be taking questions and providing answers for the reports that were just presented. Before I open the floor for questions, so I would just also like to highlight an area that the board paid a lot of attention to in 2018, which is that of corporate governance. And there's a pretty substantial report from the Corporate Governance Committee on page 19 of the annual report. But I would just like to highlight that one of the things that the company did receive was special recognition or awards from the Jamaica Stock Exchange, where for 2018 we were awarded second runner-up prize for corporate disclosures and investor relations in the small business category, and same for best website small business category. So I think that's very commendable for the company, and I think it's an indication of the fact that as an organization we do take corporate governance very seriously, because we truly understand not just the value that it brings, but the importance of it, particularly to the investment community. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, the floor is now open for questions. Again, I'd just like to remind shareholders to please identify yourself when asking questions so that we can make a note of who has asked a question. So ladies and gentlemen, the floor is now open. And please use the microphone that's provided. Okay, well, if we have, should I say, going once, going twice? All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we have no questions for the reports that were and the presentations. I now ask a shareholder to propose resolution number 1, that the audited accounts for the year ended December 31, 2018, together with the director's report and auditor's report thereon, be and are hereby adopted. May I have a proposer? Mr. Mark Barton proposed, and the seconder? Mr. Christopher Record, Mr. G. Christopher Record. I thank the proposer and the seconder. And I'll now put resolution number 1 to the meeting for adoption. Those in favor? Aye. Those against? Okay, I declare resolution number 1 carried. Thank you. Next item of business is to reappoint the auditors. Messrs. Ernst & Young of 8 Olivia Road, Kingston 8, have agreed to continue as auditors of the company. So may I have a proposer and a seconder for resolution number 2, that Messrs. Ernst & Young be reappointed auditors of the company in accordance with section number 154 of the 2004 Companies Act, and that their remuneration be fixed by the directors for the ensuing year. Proposed by Mr. David Rose, seconded by Mr. Hugh Allen. Thank you very much. I now put resolution number 2 to the meeting. Those in favor? Aye. Those against? No? By the way, David, there's a chair here at the front if you wish. Welcome. David was not just a young investor, but someone who was recognized by the investment community for his achievements. Welcome, David. All right, the next item, next matter.
Can I propose that resolution we take en bloc to re-elect return by rotation Mr. Norman Chen, Mr. Record, and Mr. Spence en bloc?
Yes, you have kind of jumped ahead of me there, David. Thank you very much for that. So what shareholder has suggested is that we take the re-election of directors for those who are retiring and eligible for re-election, and we do it en bloc rather than individually. So there are no objections. Proceed. Okay. So for the rotation of directors, or the re-election of directors, pursuant to Articles 102 and 108 of the company's Articles of Incorporation, the retiring directors eligible for re-election are Norman Chen, Gordon Christopher Record, and Tracy Ann Spence. So may I have a shareholder to propose that the retiring directors be and are hereby re-elected en bloc? Mr. Rose, can I have you as a proposer? And seconded by Mr. Bart. Okay. Thank both proposer and seconder. I now put the resolution to the meeting. Those in favor? Aye. Those against? Okay, so that is carried. And now I would like to have a shareholder propose resolution number 3, that retiring directors Norman Chen, Gordon Christopher Record, and Tracy Ann Spence be and are hereby re-elected directors of the company. May I have a proposer? It's Leslie Cousins, seconded by? Oh, Mr. Thomas Chin. I thank both proposer and seconder. And now I put the resolution to the meeting. Those in favor? Those against? Okay, I declare resolution carried. Now move on to item of special business, which is the director's remuneration, which is we're seeking from the members approval of the director's compensation paid for the year ending December 31, 2018. So I'd now like to have a shareholder propose resolution number 4, that the amount of $1,510,000 included in the audited accounts of the company for the year ended December 31, 2018, as fees for their services as directors be and is hereby approved. Mr. David Rose has proposed, seconded by Mr. Broomfield. Thank you, sir. Thank you both, and I now put resolution number 4 to the meeting. Those in favor? Aye. Those against? No. I declare resolution number 4 carried. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the annual general meeting for tTech Limited for the year 2019.